Hey, I'm the Titanium Fist here, and today we're going to be talking about kickboxing and its biggest problems in today's world. Now, I'm an avid fan of kickboxing. It's my favourite combat sport to watch, same with Muay Thai. I absolutely love it. I think stand-up is the most entertaining. I love it. It's what I compete. It's what I practice. It is incredible to me. Kickboxing has a lot of issues going on right now, and it's been the same issues since basically the sport's inception. And so today we're going to get into them and talk about it and why it's struggling and why it's an issue and why it's so sad that it's not going the way it should be. We're going to start with the issue that we're about to run into, and it's a very fucking big one. Is this fucking man. This fucking man right here is about to retire. Rico Verhoeven. The biggest draw in kickboxing, potentially ever. The GOAT of heavyweight kickboxing. I would make the argument all kickboxing. I can't really think of another champion that came to 14 years undefeated at the top of the promotion. Glory is taken. It took K1's place as the biggest promotion in the world. Is it the best promotion for heavier guys? You can make the argument, but Rico, the sport's biggest draw, is about to fucking retire, and there is no one to fucking replace him. No one. Name one other. If you're not hardcore and you don't enjoy it, I could name a few. I could name a few unranked. I could name a few middleweights. Because that's the weight class I am, so I like to keep track. But you'd be hard pressed for anyone who kind of enjoys kickboxing to be like, name another champ. Rico is acting now. He wants to do a bit of MMA stuff. It's not. We don't have a star to replace. We have the middleweight champ of the world. I forgot his fucking name. I can never remember it. But I watched him fight his last fight, wherever it was. I sat there and I just went, do something, kick, please. Oh my lord. When Alex Pereira was there, he was a decent thing because he was the first, Glory two-way world champ, and that man that beat him, they were decent stars at the time, but they're gone. Rico's leaving at some point. We know he ain't got long left. I predict within 2 years he's gone acting full time or only doing fun fights, and there is no one to fucking replace him. And the history of kickboxing has not been great. We were kind of the original MMA in the sense that no one really picked it up, at least in the US. And then, of course, across the world, in Thailand, it was popular. In Japan, they loved it because they invented the fucking thing. England, we liked it for a little bit. Of course, it took off with the Dutch, and they love it. In parts of Europe, it's great, but it's still not this massive thing. You can't talk to people about kickboxing like you can MMA. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's beautiful. It's stunning, and it's the best thing that ever happened. All the combat sports in the world, if you told me I could only pick one and watch the rest of my life, I'm picking kickboxing. I don't care what variation it is, I'm picking kickboxing. I love it. But we do not have a star. In Glory, at least. The ISKA is no better, and they are the number 2. People dog on the ISKA, but they've been around the longest, other than K1, and they are everyone has to get an ISKA belt at some point. That ISK World Champ is one of the best in the world. You know it. All in top 5. Almost everyone's held that belt. They're objectively the number 2 promotion. The only argument you have is one championship. And they're actually the number 1 for lighter weight classes, because Glory does not have anyone below, I think it's 170 pounds. So, the WBC is also quite good for lighter guys, but they're more tight than just kickboxing. But effectively, Glory, the biggest promotion with the heavyweight classes that move the needle outside of Asia. Again, one championship, ISKA. You do great stuff, but right now for Glory, Rico Verhoeven, the biggest draw in the history of this sport, is going to retire, and there is not a single name that can replace him. No one. Not a single fucking person, and we are so fucked. You see the Glory events, they do still sell the stadiums because they know where to put them on, and they've built a name, but their pay-per-views, the amounts of people watching them, it's more than ever, but it's still not great. And without Rico, Oh no, that's terrifying. But then we get into Muay Thai aspect. Muay Thai's doing well. One championship, saving it there with Rotang and Superlek and Haggerty in the kickboxing now. But they're all lighter guys. And I love to watch lighter weight classes because I'm a fucking nerd. And I love how technical they are. That's why I love Rico, because Rico's just insane. But the vast majority of people that enjoy combat sports, they just like watching the heavy guys knock each other out. Not being funny. One, at least in Glory, the heavier guys, they seem to be a bunch of cowards and refuse to get into a fucking fist fight. Two, they're all boring. They're all so boring. And I love it because it's technical and it's really cool. I sit there and I analyse. I love to live score. But the biggest draw in the history of the sport, Rico Verhoeven, the GOAT of the sport, is about to retire. We all know it's going to happen. He's been talking about it. And we have nothing. No one. Not a heavyweight to replace him. Not a light heavyweight. Not a middleweight. Not a fucking welterweight that can fill his boots. I'm not being funny. He's the only one that gets them in headlines. I do my best to follow it all. But there's no app. There's no nothing. It's so difficult to get notifications about them. Their marketing shit. Rico is just the best at it. He's got like 2, maybe 3 years, I think. He's been very open about he can't do this forever. Oh, it sucks. It sucks so bad. But it'll be... but the sport's got a lot of issues right now. And that's the main big one that we got to talk about. Is he's about to retire. And Glory ISKA, I can't think of any heavier weight class. Just star that could fill that void. There's no one. Glory doesn't have anything below like 170. The lighter weight classes are on 1, and 1 draws in massive numbers, but that's not kickboxing across Europe. Europe, we do love it, but it's a nightmare. We need... I don't want Rico to lose, but we need someone to whoop him hard, to just rip every ounce of star power out of him. I don't like that, but we need it. Or we need some middleweights to fucking just get in a fist fight. So I'm really angry about this one. Last few ones I've watched, I've just been so angry because they're not throwing kicks and they're refusing to get in a fist fight. It's deeply annoying. So that's problem number 1. But the problems just don't stop. Oh my lordy. So Rico, of course, is the big issue we're running into right now. Glory, all the heavy guys are in Glory. After they leave the ISKA, they go to Glory. Effectively, it's how it works. ISKA does all the hard work, build everybody up. You go to the ISKA, you go to 1. You go to what's left of K1. ISKA is deeply underrated. But problem number 2 is this bold prick. Now, he helped give kickboxing a bit of a better name. I will grant him that, and I thank him for doing that. I respect Andrew's career. I respect everything he did in kickboxing. I respect him as an athlete. I'm not a big fan of a lot of what he says. But that reputation he's garnered across the world has negatively impacted kickboxing. Kickboxing was already a dirty sport. Glory's done a great job cleaning it. But the way ISKA runs everything, they do a great job, but they do a lot of the regional stuff. ISKA amateurs, ISKA UK amateurs, ISKA German amateurs, and then they go to the pros, and you become the German champion, then you become the European champion, you become the American champion, then you fight for the world title. It's a very convoluted system. And his presence has really shined light on them, and he made kickboxing look bad, because I recognise he's quite good, and his style, while goofy, it bloody well worked really well for him. He fought a lot of great guys. He did a lot. Hey, something fights, doesn't matter if you're fighting all bums, that's fucking impressive. But just, there's so much missing, and that goofy style really did a number on people's perception of kickboxing, because they can't appreciate it. And I get it. I do. But just, it hurts. The ISKA needs to simplify their process. There's too many world champions at different states. I recognise how important they are, but they need Glory ISKA. You need apps. ISK, you need to simplify it. You have your amateur belts, then you have your country belts, and then you have, it's not a European champ, no American champ, you have the world champ belts. So on the local level, your amateurs, you become the best in Britain, for example, and then you go to their pros, and that is where you get into the rankings. That's where you're a contender. You need the apps, you need to simplify it. Same with Glory. One bonus the ISK has over Glory is they have all the light guys. That's where they will start, and the light guys will then, if they want to go into Muay Thai, they move to WBC effectively, and then from there they all basically go to K1 or one championship in Asia, because that's where all the small contenders go. Oh, it's a mess, but it's better because it's competition. Competition is good, but it's difficult for fans to get involved. Glory, your website is amazing. Make it a fucking app, so I can give you access to my calendar. One championship has access to my calendar to tell you at one Friday fights. That's right, I'm a lunatic who actually watches those. It's me. Like, let me do that. And the ISKA, make it easier to follow you. I follow you on like Facebook, Instagram. I follow you on all of them. See how how little you post on some of them, how much you post on others, and how fucking confusing it is. Tear it all down, simplify all of it. I love you guys. You are so important to the history of kickboxing. You're so important to it now, but please simplify it. Oh, but yeah, that's problem number 2. Everything's complex and missed the tape. Oh. Muay Thai is... do we count that as kickboxing? I'm just speaking aloud. Like, in my head, they're two completely different things, but I know most people just, like, call them the same thing. No, that's a different debate entirely. However, I'm going to ignore Muay Thai, because Muay Thai is actually in a great place right now. Got the WBC, we have one championship, we still have the stadium belts kicking around. Like, Muay Thai is an amazing place. And what's left of K1 is mostly still Asia, but they house all the lighter guys, and their kickboxing ranks fill up beautifully. Jonathan Haggerty cleaning up in Muay Thai and kickboxing, everyone won. Oh, that's great. It's amazing that the small guys get the recognition they deserve. Glory, you need to make an app. You need to make it easy. You need to promote your fighters. Like, I missed the last Glory event. No notifications, no nothing. Ugh. So why? But I have some solutions. Let's start. ISK, I love you. You're so important. You're going to become the full amateur scene of kickboxing and nothing fucking else. You handle all the so from the amateur ranks, you keep track of everybody. You have your pro league. That is where guys build their names. That's where they fight across the world. They fight random people. Your heavier guys go to Glory, because that seems to be a system around. Or your light guys go to one. I don't like that. I don't like that Glory doesn't have the lighter weight classes right now. At least the time of recording, which is, you know, whatever day I posted it, the website stops at like 170 or 155. I can't remember which one it is right now. But whereas one championship, they do go all the way up to heavyweight, but there's no contenders. They got one guy, he's a Ukrainian fuck, and he's good, I'll give him that, but he's not marketable, doesn't fight very often. So I propose that the ISKA make a deal with one championship, send all of their like top 15 of from 155 up to 260 heavyweight, put them in one, give them a pay rise, chuck them in one, not top 15, top 25. Give one a heavyweight roster that can contend with Glory. Take ISK, then take their same from their lighter divisions, hand it over to Glory, hand it over. ISK become the standard sanctioning body, which it already basically is, and just oversee everything and manage all of it. And Glory and one can just work and be competitive against each other. Competition's good. Having two, having three, having four is a bit much. 2 is the sweet spot. 2, 3 It's like everything. Get past that, because kickboxing's got the issue. There's too many sometimes. If you do that, then you have some of the best guys in the world at one. You have some of the best guys in Glory. That leaves open to cross promotion. That gives guys a chance to build their legacy across the globe. And then ISK focus on Asia, find the Asian heavyweights, help one out there. And, do the same with Glory. Glory becomes Europe. Just the solutions are there. And it's just, we can get that. I love kickboxing. I think it is the best sport in the world. I adore it. It's the same reason I watch Muay Thai, is because it's just kickboxing with knees and elbows, and you can grapple a bit. It's beautiful. Kickboxing is glorious. Its roots from karate. Karate combat's taken off because kickboxing has done so much groundwork, and it's so beautiful. Then you watch the semi-contact guys come over, and they're so technical and they're fast, and they're just trying to duck out of the way, and this big guy hunts them down, gets in the corner, and forces them to bite down. It's beautiful. But the thing is, it's so much closer to boxing than MMA is, but MMA just encapsulates audiences much better. But you need to build some stars. Glory, you need to build some stars. Be the heavyweight guys. One, either get out of having heavyweights or fucking fill the divisions. I will come and personally fight in every heavyweight class from 170 upwards in every sport. I will get my ass kicked, but I will fucking do it. And I'll do it for like 30 grand a fight. Yeah, no, that's about right. And I'll fight 5 times a year. I don't care if I break my neck. But you either need to fill up the ranks, or you need to get rid of them. Give them to Glory. Do a cross promotion. I love kickboxing. It is the most beautiful sport in the world. It is the greatest thing ever. I could talk about it for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I'm trying to pace myself and make sense for this video. But it's a struggling sport. It's been struggling since PK, karate, and all that lot. The ISK came in and fixed a lot of it, and then no one watched it, and then K1 happened. I'm not saying the timeline correctly, but it was a mess. The ISK happened, K1 was happening in Asia, K1 took over. But ISK is so important. Thank you, ISK. But it's struggling, and we're gonna keep struggling, and it's so much more star driven than even MMA. Because the thing is, looking at the landscape of MMA, they have I want to say 5 of their four of their champs are stars. The rest of them don't give a crap about, but everyone watches it. Everyone watches it because it's just gotta watch it. Kickboxing kind of has an issue where there's enough hardcore fans, there's enough people that drag people to watch it, and that it can keep going, but it needs more Ricos. It needs people that are characters, and it makes me really sad. Get Eddie Hall in there against Rico Verhoeven. One championship. If you pay Eddie Hall to take on if you pay Eddie Hall to take on Rug for the heavyweight world champ, and then you have him do the kickboxing. There's an idea. Eddie Hall versus the Ukrainian fuck in one. Saving kickboxing right here. But kickboxing is the most beautiful sport in the world, and I encourage you to drag anyone to watch it. It's so amazing. There's a lot more problems than I've laid out. I just wanted to do kind of the big ones. And yes, I find Mr. Tate to be part of that issue because of the way he helped increase the profile of kickboxing in terms of raw numberage in searches. Like my mate, I was telling him about how much I love kickboxing. He's a karate guy. We did this together. We fucking love well, in theory, we love kickboxing. He's like, I don't kickbox, don't be top G. And it's like, no. Kickboxing's a beautiful sport. It's so incredible. It's so, so, so incredible. And it needs to be simpler. First off, Glory, get an app. ISKA, get an app. Light One Championship, I will give you access to my calendar. ISKA, you need to simplify everything about yourself. I get this is how you've done it for all your time. You need to make it simpler. Glory, invest in lower weight classes. One Championship, invest in heavier weight classes. And one, if Chattery, if you're listening, I don't know if that Amazon Prime deal, the USA, can you do that in the UK too? I'd like to watch your pay-per-views live. I support you, that's why I don't watch them illegally. But like, I stay up and just read the live scoring, and like, it's really sad. So like, do me a solid. And Glory, keep doing what you're doing, but you need to build more stars and get out a pay-per-view model. I want to see you on something like, I'd love to see you on Netflix, get the most appeal, but we need to be really realistic about money. And if one does get Amazon, which I think they will, because they already have a deal with them, because with the UFC going to Paramount, I think, one takes Amazon, boxing takes Netflix in my head. Maybe get kickboxing on HBO Max. We'll get you on Disney Plus. Don't go to Disney Plus. I don't want you on Disney Plus. You know what? You can share Amazon with one. I'd rather that. One subscription for me. But that's a few solutions I had. And a little rant at the end there for some fun. But no, kickboxing is incredible. And we have a lot of problems right now, and there's a lot more than I didn't cover here. I'll cover them all at some point. But we can do it. We can make kickboxing the number one sport in the world, guys. We'll get there. Anyway, peace out. Jihu. Have a nice day.